Hello, Flosstube. I'm Sabra.
And I'm Kim.
And we are the Carolina Threadheads. Welcome back to episode number 2.
Mm-hmm.
We actually came back. But I've actually been excited and couldn't wait to record again. I don't know about you.
Yes, me too.
All right. If I sound a little crazy, I'm trying to get over a sinus infection. So I've had, it's been a week. I haven't stitched anything this week. I was really upset last night when I was writing it down. I was like, I haven't stitched at all this week. Oh my God. So I have been sick. So there may be some pauses. I will say that. There may be a few pauses here and there. If I start coughing, y'all don't need to hear that, especially if I'm hacking up a goober or a lung or something. So to save y'all from that, I'll just pause. So I'm sure y'all will be thankful for that. Today is Friday, March the 20th.
Our second Flosstube.
Yeah, I know. We're so excited. So again, we want to welcome those that have returned and those that are new. And I'm sorry if we're looking at the wrong spot. We got a computer here and we got a camera up there, so we need to remember to look at the camera. So anyway, but yes, we want to thank you everybody for all of the comments.
Shout outs.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have just
wonderful.
like opened the door and just grabbed us and give us a big old hug.
Absolutely.
And we love it. I mean, we've been flabbergasted at all the kind comments, all the how they liked me and Kim going back and forth. Yeah, our interactions with each other. Well, just to give you a little bit of background on me and Kim again. We both work at a community college in our local town, and well, not local town. In the we're in the New Bern area, of North Carolina. We work for a community college. I actually do payroll, and I've been there for about 28 years now. And you are...
I work in administration, so I work in the presidential suite for a VP. And
how long have you been there?
I've been there going on 9 years?
Yeah.
Maybe 10 years with the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't really become friends when she first started. I mean, we spoke in the hallway or whatever, but I don't know, what, about 4 years ago maybe?
Yeah.
Has it been that long maybe? Maybe about that?
So. Yeah.
We somehow got to talking. We have a lot in common.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm sure you'll find out more about it as we go along. I mean, but we have a lot in common. We're almost like sisters from another mister, is what they say. However, you don't have any sisters.
I don't.
Yeah, but I have 3. I have 3 younger sisters. So,
somebody knew I needed a sister. That's what happened.
Yeah. And my sisters don't live here locally, so I don't get to hang out with them. So, like I said, God knew we needed to be together, so that's what He's done. He put us together. So anyway, and here we are. We're good friends. Good friends. Matter of fact, we're so good we just got back from a cruise.
Oh,
yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, wore you cruise shirt? I didn't even realize you were Half Moon K. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell it was my first time.
She'd never been on one. Me and my husband had been on 5 or 6. I don't remember, but I'd always wanted. Our first cruise, we did meet a couple that we really fell in love with, and we ended up going on another cruise with them later on, and we've actually a little bit lost contact. I mean, we still see them and talk to them, but it was just Kim and I was like, we kept talking about cruises. She's like, I want to go. So we went, and we went to the Dominican Republic and the Bahamas for 6 days. We went out of Florida, and we really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I didn't even realize you had a cruise shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so let's get back to Flosstube. Okay, so I did want to, there was a question that was asked during our Flosstube. I'm sorry, I got to look up. I'm looking down. About the shelf on the back of the wall here. This shelf up here. I've had this shelf for 30 some years. Me and my first husband purchased it when we first got married from a state fair. The North Carolina State Fair, they would have a flea market every now and again. So we would go there, and I ended up picking that up. So that's where I bought it. Nobody made it for me. I bought it there, and it's like 30 years old, so I'm sorry. But thank you for mentioning it, because I really love Okay, my screen went out. I gotta keep moving the mouse. Did we have this problem last time too? I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We're
guess
learning.
Yes, very much learning. I'm gonna have to figure out to take the screensaver off or something, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So that's that. We also wanted to give you a little bit of stats, Flosstube stats. I've been keeping Kim up to date on everything, and I'm going to let her read that part of the Flosstube while I get some coffee.
So, to date, we have 292 subscribers.
That's crazy.
To the Carolina Threadheads. Can't believe that. Yeah, that is. That's very shocking. Our first video, Flosstube number 1, has had over 2,100 views.
I know. Wow. Wow. I will say I was one of those. Me and my husband actually watched one of them, so, you know.
Okay, so there's going to be another one because I haven't done it yet.
Oh, you haven't watched our Flosstube? Oh, wow. Okay.
I haven't.
My husband and my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, we all sat here and watched it. And they got to see my haul. And I kept trying to cut it off. I kept going, we can stop this now. And he's like, oh, I want to get to the haul. I'm like, no, you don't. So, needless to say, my husband will probably be watching it now. So, the other thing we wanted to do is we had some Flosstubers shout us out. And we want to thank you for that. And thank you for anybody that may have come from those Flosstubers. Janet Jabber, she shouted us out. Sarah's Stitchy Spot, and I love Sarah. She is so sweet. Oh gosh, she's such a sweet and compassionate lady. And then Criminally Creative. We met Susan at Barefoot Retreat in October, and we all had our Carolina shirts. I think it was like game day or something that day, and we all had our Carolina Tar Heel shirts on, so we all had pictures made that day. And we were actually on our way back from the cruise, and we were in the back seat in the truck. And we were both watching the Flosstubes. We had it hooked up where we could watch it together and listen to it and not bother the guys in the front. And Susan, right at the end, she shouted us out. We were like, oh my gosh, we got a shout out. So we want to thank you for that. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so
much. Okay. I guess we've already kind of done the introduction in a way.
Yes.
So I think
we'll
just skip over that. All right, so we'll get into it. FFOs? Nope.
Not this time.
No fully finished projects. I had anticipated to have one, and I will show it to you. I'll show you what I'm going to do, because it's going to be for Easter. So I'll show you. I was planning to do it this week, but of course, getting sick, didn't make it. So last year, I stitched, let me get the board. Sorry. Oh, okay. I was like, where did it go? Where did the stitch go? I was like, it was just right here. It jumped up and left. So last year, I stitched this. This is a Teresa Kogut. He Loves Us. It was a freebie chart. I think you can get it off her website. I don't remember. Yeah, it's on her website. But it's He Loves Us, and it was a freebie Easter chart in 2024. So I stitched it last year, and I actually used a technique that my grandmother taught me that I had never did, and I'll show it to you in just a minute. But but I'm gonna fully finish it, and I think I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, and I have picked up a round that will fit perfectly in there, and I'm gonna put that on this, and it works perfect. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna make some cording with the purple color that was on it to go around.
That's going to be beautiful.
So that was my intentions this week, but it didn't happen. I mean, I had good intentions. But I do want to, that was a pen. I was trying to figure out. My grandmother, like I said, she taught me how to stitch. And when she would teach me, I didn't understand it, so I always went to the actual printed directions for the way the way that you get them printed in all the patterns, you know. And I know there's a Danish stitch, an American stitch, or something like that, an English stitch, I don't know. And I don't know what this one's called and whatever. But this is the front, okay? And that's the back.
That's amazing.
It was the way she taught me, and the way that I can best explain how I do it when I do my stitches. I had somebody explain this, I think, during the Jingle Ball. It was let me make sure I'm saying this right. I go in at New York and I come out in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I go in at New York, come into Los Angeles. I do it that way. So I'm wrapping it on both sides, and then when I come back, I'm coming from Seattle to Florida, Seattle to Florida. So I'm covering it back that way. And like I said, I know there's probably a technique, a name for it, but I don't know. But that's how I stitch, and it's just I do that now on everything, even with the fancy floss and all that stuff. I don't care if it's going to cost a little bit more. I want to enjoy it, enjoy the stitch, and it seems like it's just so natural.
Mm-hmm.
And now I understand why my grandmother would always say, "Try it this way," and I'd be like, "No, I don't like it that way." But now it's so natural, and I love it. So anyway, there's that. So hopefully I'll have it fully finished. I'm going to try to work on it this weekend if I can, depending on how I feel. And then have it ready for Easter. So that will be nice. So there's that. Okay, so that was going to be a fully finished maybe. We'll see. Set that over there out the way. Okay, finishes. Did you have any FOs?
In the past month, I really did not.
So you didn't have anything?
Okay. I really didn't.
Okay.
No.
All right. So we don't have anything there.
Yeah.
I have one, and I have another one that I want to bring back up. Last Flosstube. Oh, last Flosstube. Our first Flosstube. Anyway, I showed something that I finished, and 2 wonderful viewers mentioned that I left something off. And I couldn't believe it. And I really did. I went and grabbed it. I said, no, they're seeing things. No, they weren't. They were not seeing things. So it says, land that love. I'm supposed to have an I in there. So now I am trying to figure out what's the best way to approach this. Do y'all want to give me some ideas? Do I unstitch that area? Or do I take a marker? I know. Or do I...
No marker.
I know. Or do I take just some more black thread and go over it? What would you do? I mean, I haven't done anything else to it. And I don't mind unstitching it if I have to. But I mean, if there's another way that I don't know about, share with a sister. Because, you know, this was a car stitch. And that's probably why I have to quit those with the car stitches. Because that's like the second time I've done that. So, but thank you, really, I do appreciate you pointing it out, because I would have been hot if I hadn't fully finished it and had it sitting out, and somebody would be like, "Hey,
where's the eye?
What does it say?" So I do appreciate it. You just don't know. Okay, so my other finish, you may remember I was working on Autumn Quaker. So I really hope that is not backwards. I hope we're not backwards. I hope it's just the way it is on there.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe we're straight, aren't we?
I think so.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure. Okay. So Autumn Quaker by Primrose. I did finish that. And
that's a beautiful material.
Yeah.
My
it
goodness.
is so pretty.
It is.
Is that right side up? Yep. I want to make sure I had it right side up.
You're good.
So I have finished it. And I'll bring it back so you can see all that modeling.
Mm-hmm.
It is really beautiful.
Beautiful stitch.
So there's that.
What's the name of that material, that design again? Did you?
That is Volcano Stitching, and of course hers is not named.
Oh, that's right.
Because I think on Friday nights she has something like that's almost like a Friday night fight night kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But she calls it something else. I don't know. She might just call it a sale. I don't know. But she sells fabric, and that's where I picked this up. I picked it up a while back. So I have cut it in 4 pieces. Our friend Sharon wants a piece, so I'm going to send her a piece.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to pass the stash on to you. So here's some Stitchy kindness.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
She knew I wanted this. Like, she's known.
And then you can pick out which piece you want.
Ooh.
And then I'll send one to Sharon.
Okay. All right, Sharon.
And I did not use the fancy floss. I mean, I did use the fancy floss. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
It's on 20 count. We actually made our own project cards.
I'll show you those. Yeah, definitely have to show how cute those are.
I kept seeing project cards by people, and I love them, but I like I liked part of one and a part of another and a part of another one. And like I said, my first husband, he was a graphic designer, so I learned a lot about the graphic designs from him. So I was able to go in and basically create our own project card. Get it out, Sabra. So, and then on the back, it just has like floss substitutes and finishing ideas and notes or anything that you want to put on there. So, I was tickled with those.
I love it.
Yeah, it takes out, you just check. I love to check, check. The less writing I can.
Simple.
Yeah. So anyway, I did it on 20 count. This is 20 count, and the floss I did different ones. And Sharon, I will take a picture of it because she wants to know exactly where all the colors were, so that way she can do it. But I mean, you could do it your own way too, because make it your own. But I used Brick by Weeks Dye Works. I used Chestnut by Weeks Dye Works. Classic Color Works, I used Falling Leaves. That's the orange, which originally was going to be orange completely, but then I was like, why not? And then Gasp, I used Green with Envy in there. So I think it's really pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I can't wait to make a pillow. I know. My husband saw the sewing machine out the other day. He's like, oh, you've been sewing? I said, yeah, just around some material. Oh, I thought you might have made something. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's coming.
Yeah. I had to sew the material up after I cut it for you guys.
That's right.
Yeah. So you pick which one you want out of it. And
okay.
now we'll give Sharon.
Thank you.
You got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. We got that. All right.
Yep.
Okay. On to starts.
Yay.
I got 3. You're 1. Do you want me to show one and then?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, why don't you? Because I've been talking, and let me take.
Okay.
Let me take a drink. That
works.
might be good. I do a lot of talking sometimes.
All right.
Sometimes
Sounds
you have
good.
to shut me up.
Oh no. Okay, let's see. They're gonna find out that I'm not as quiet as it seems like, but they'll find out eventually.
I'm the talker.
Okay, so my start is the Giraffe Biscornu by Tiny Modernist. And that's it there.
I've done the panda one. That's what I've already done.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I want to do, once I assemble this and know that I can fully do this, complete it, then I think I want to do one that has a hedgehog on it for my daughter. Yeah.
Oh, does she love hedgehogs?
She does.
Ooh.
So she will love that. This is how far I've gotten so far, though. I do have to go back and do some back stitch around both the top and the bottom, and I also have to do some back stitch around the giraffes. But so far, this is my top piece.
Hey, so they're so cute. She started this on the cruise.
Yes.
She did.
Yes.
And there's the bottom.
And there's the bottom. I'm missing one set of flowers also in one corner.
Yeah.
And I got too tired last night. I just couldn't finish. But anyway, that's with the called for DMC. And this piece of material is just something that I picked up at
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like a white. Yeah. I'm not sure what the count is on that, to be honest with you. But yeah, so that's my start, which I'm proud of because
you did good.
Yeah.
You did good.
Not good at always starting.
She does. She's but I did the panda one. Matter of fact, let me pause real quick.
Okay.
And I'll go run and grab it so I can show you because we're going to assemble them together.
That'll be
so
awesome.
I can show her how to do it. So
yes.
We'll be right back. All right, we're back. So this is what I did, like we're saying, the Biscornu. It's still by Tiny Modernist as well. And mine, I did, let me see that board just really quick.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Just to make sure so you can.
So
there you go. That's better. Because it wasn't, the blue wasn't showing. I did mine. And when I started mine, of course, Kim was like, I said, they got a giraffe. And she was like, okay, because she loves giraffes. And I love panda bears. So here we are. So we're going to do these together once she gets hers.
And honestly, I felt intimidated by it because I was like, I don't think I'll know. I don't know. Just they were the shapes in different directions. And then the fact that it's top and bottom and you have to assemble, I was like,
what they do, and I'll show you really quick, is they take here at this corner
Mm-hmm.
and they start it right in the middle here, and that's how you get it.
That affect
Yeah.
the shape.
Yeah, you
Which
have to
is
start
awesome.
take that one corner and start it right here, about right there. And of course, we'll see it on the instructions. And then you're only putting this half here, then this half goes on that side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives it that funny shape.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yep.
So much fun.
Yeah,
So much
and
fun.
it's going to be, I can't wait till you do it, because I know you're going to enjoy it. And you'll be like, oh, can we do more?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Next is, oh, you were going to do your start. That's right. Because,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
oh, you did your giraffe.
Yep,
Okay.
I did.
All right. So let me do my starts. That's where we're going. My starts. Where did I go? Okay. I got 3 of them. Sorry.
Yay.
I know. I got start crazy and then got sick. And one of them I was planning to finish this week. Actually, Monday we had a bad weather day and we didn't go to work. Or we were going to work, but they canceled work. Or I canceled the college, so we stayed home, and I was like, yay, I get to stitch. I probably stitched 20 minutes and ended up falling asleep because that's when I started feeling bad. So that entire day was just not, it wasn't what I was supposed to be. Okay, so last time I finished that Sunday stitch, you know, the old rugged cross.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I told you that I'm going to do every one of them in there.
That's right.
And I told you I was going to start, oh, we got to get that camera, there we go. To God be the glory,
Mm-hmm.
the heartstring. So I started that, and I am using the called for floss except for one. I did substitute one because that green that was on there was not, just wasn't showing up on it or whatever. I think I might be able to just do it like this.
Okay.
Without the board.
Gotcha.
Because I haven't gotten it all done. I mean, enough where I can put the fabric on it.
Gotcha.
Maybe not. There we go.
Here you go.
So, like I said, I'm using the called for floss except for the green. The green I changed to Coloring Cotton Midsummer's Dream.
It's pretty.
Yep, and I am a little bit more than half done. And I keep, I should have used the word on that, but that's okay. We won't do it again. So then I asked my husband, because I thought I might be done with that one this time, but I didn't do a lot of stitching this month, I'll be honest with you. The next one that he's told me he would like for me to do is Blessed Assurance, Jesus is Mine.
Oh, I love that.
This one's going to be a good stitch, and it's going to be a hard stitch,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be an emotional stitch,
Mm-hmm.
because my grandmother, the one that taught me, that was one of her favorite songs. I'll just go there. I'll say that. I won't say anything else because I don't want to get upset because I'm trying to right now. Anyway, but that's going to be a good stitch. I can't wait. It's going to, yeah, it'll be good.
Oh.
So, anyway, so that's one start. That's one start. And hopefully, Buddy, I can hear him out there whining already. He wants to come in and see his mama. So, my next start was This I Know by Sweet Wing Studio. I'm going to get it out of here in a minute. Okay.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did real good last time, but this time we're not doing too good. Maybe I need to adjust that just a hair. I don't know. Anyway, so Sweet Wing Studio, Jesus Loves Me, This I Know. I started this on February the 24th. That day is special in our family because my sister had leukemia 20 years ago. And, matter of fact, where's the card at? I got a project card in there somewhere. I don't know where it's at.
Did it get there, maybe?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, I started on February the 24th. And I did this because Jesus Loves Me, This I Know. And the reason I put this on my Facebook and probably, I think, Instagram as well. Because my sister is alive and well today, because of him. He used my stem cells to save her. So on that day, it's actually her birthday. Her second birthday is what they call it. Yes, yes.
That's sweet.
I wanted a new start to commemorate that because it's been 20 years that she had that transplant.
Wow.
And, you know, it was just a sweet monument. So now every time I look at this, when I'm done with it and all that, I'll always remember that. So I'm getting ready to put it back up. Then he showed it yet. I got all, anyway, this is called, like I said, This I Know, by Sweet Wing. I'm doing it on, is that Merlot?
Merlot?
I don't know. I told you, I can't pronounce anything. I'm not good at that. Fiber on a whim, I got that part.
18 count.
Yeah. So, I haven't done much. I just worked on it that day, so I got a couple of hearts in. So, that was all I did was that one day, just to commemorate her stem cell transplant and her second birthday. And I also I've been using this. This is from, it's not, oh shoot, we said her name. Cottage Cat something. Designs. Yes. Potty Mouth Stitcher. She's the one that has these. We got these at, I got the camera too high now, I see. They're like little thread bed kind of things where you got the felt on there where you can keep that fabric or floss on there.
I gotta start using mine.
It's been really good.
Too.
It's really neat.
Way,
yeah. And then you can always pick up some more. She always adds these in there so you can put your numbers on there. Like you could stick it on here. And you can always buy more of these at Walmart. Yeah, they're in the office supply section. So.
Sweet.
But yeah, it just kind of keeps it so that way it doesn't fly off everywhere else. I need to get some more of these.
Love it.
So that was my second start. All right. I'm sorry.
She had a lot of really cool things too.
Who's that?
Potty Mouth.
Oh, yes.
At that retreat.
Yes.
I bought all kinds of things. She had a great thing. I loved her floss drops.
Oh,
they
yes.
were awesome.
Yes. I got some of those too. Yep. And my last start was something over the weekend, or last weekend, on the 15th. What's today? 20th. Yeah.
Okay, y'all caught that. She started on the 15th. Okay? She's a speed stitcher here.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
Yeah, that's what we call her.
I think I worked on it 2 days.
Wow.
I'm not sure.
Say. Wow.
Yeah, let me make sure because I don't know. I started on the 15th. Yeah, I only worked on it 2 days. Yeah, I started it Sunday and worked on it Monday for a few minutes, and that was it.
So she stitches fast.
Yeah.
What's all about stitching?
Ladybug Picnic by Hands On Design. Cute. I did majority of it on Sunday, mostly every bit of it, and I think when I did stitch on Monday, I filled in the rest of the red because I hadn't finished the red.
So cute.
Yeah. So as you can see, I'm almost done with it. So anyway, and you will see in my haul something that I've purchased. I'm hoping will work with it in just a little bit. But I am using the called for floss and the called for material, which is Fabrics by Stephanie. It's the pomegranate 32 count. And I have the other one, not the lightning bug. The lightning bug I think just came out at market this time.
Oh, okay.
And I have the, I think it's a bee. Botanical bee, yes. I have that one. I want to start that one too. So that's in my stash system. And it's, some of this floss is the botanical bee from what I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. They use a lot. She's using a lot of stuff. So anyway, those are my starts, which is enough for me not to be stitching much. And I'm trying to get thread caught in there. There we go. All right. So, wiggle the mouse, and I'm gonna tilt the camera a little bit. Just, not to you. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, maybe that will. We'll hope to see. Okay. All right. So we've gone over the starts. Now we gotta do works in progress. I'm gonna let you talk now.
Okay. So I have not done a great deal of stitching outside of the This Born You. I have.
Well, we were on a cruise, so.
Yeah, we were gone for a week.
Yeah.
And
We did stitch on a cruise, but
I did.
most of it
I
was,
did.
well, yeah, you started your Biscornu, and I did a lot of fill-in,
Yes.
which you'll see.
So, I can't say that I have a lot of progress on that, but on any of these, but we're moving along. Slowly but surely. Okay, so I've continued to work on Sweet Wing Studio in and out, and I've basically just tried to do a little fill-in on it while we were riding in the truck and stuff like that. So got a little bit done.
Yep.
This is done on 32 count linen, like mocha, and yeah. So and of course, I think that most of it's called for, but a little bit of it's fancy floss too.
Yeah, fancy floss.
Seems like I did do a little fancy floss on that. But that's where I am on that so far. Hopefully it's going to look a lot more filled in than that next time on episode number 3.
All right.
Yeah.
And mine, I'll have that in my whips too, because I did work on fill-in on that. All right.
My next whip is This is the Day by Plum Street Samplers. I kind of feel like that I'm not positive that I worked on this more than maybe just a day or so. But anyway, gives me something to work on. This is on 36 count linen.
Lunar moth.
Luna Moth. Yep. From, yep.
It is Bestitch Me.
It is.
It is, because I said
Bestitch
last
Me.
time I thought it was the other place, and then I ended up seeing
Atomic
it.
Ranch.
And then I saw, I ended up seeing it on her website. So
Yeah. So,
and I also want to mention, I had a comment on the last video, Jenny. She mentioned, because I was talking about I was going to take out my sheep, take it out and do it with 2 threads, and she said, don't do that, girlfriend. She said, back stitch it a little bit in some gray around it to make it stand out. Thank you, Jenny, because that's what I'm going to do. I keep forgetting about that stuff. So I appreciate that. I do, because I don't want to take all that stuff out. So yeah.
Wonderful.
All right.
And I have one more.
Yep.
All right. And that one is, I call this one my Sunday stitch. Don't always get to it on Sunday, I will be honest. But yeah, it's supposed to be my Sunday stitch. This is what the finished product should look like. It's called Hark the Herald. And it is
so cute.
by a designer called Tabasco Sunrise.
I think that's right, you said. Yep.
Yeah. And I've got it on, the fabric is 20 count Ada. The color is cornflower.
Oh yeah,
It's
cornflower,
that-
so pretty.
Fiber on a whim. Yeah, that's a really pretty blue.
I did something in cornflower, and I can't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was, but it was so beautiful.
And I'm actually super excited about this one, even though I kind of picked it just to do on Sundays as my Sunday stitch. I'm super excited about this because when I first saw this, I was like, oh, I'll never do that, and I'll never get it finished by Christmas. But I'm actually doing it by the PDF on my tablet, and I enjoy this stitch so much when I work on it. So yeah, and I feel like I will have it finished. So
yeah, especially since you're not gonna, because if you look at it, you're thinking, oh my god, I gotta do all that blue.
Nope.
And you don't. You pick the right fabric, so you don't have to. So you can just get away with it. And you said this is 20 count, so you're doing 1 thread. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I love 20 count.
I do too.
20 and 40 count, or whatever. Yep. All right. So that's all your whips.
I think that's it for now.
All right. So I'm gonna hand that back to you,
All
so I
right.
can get my whips out. And I have. Jeez. I had a lot. And I didn't even stitch a lot. I'm not lying, but I guess I am. Somebody's lying over here. It must be me. Because I did touch a couple of other things.
I apologize. I did not show all the cutesy bags that all my stuff was in, but they're mostly pink giraffe bags.
Yeah. There was a few bags. Yeah, I guess.
And
I
they're
did.
beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't mention that about my other bags either, but that's okay. Okay, so this is Patriotic Quaker. This was a car stitch. I took it out of the car, especially after I found out last time that I left something off, and I was like, okay, I'm going back to my bookmarks in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I have like some Jesus bookmarks that are really easy, and I'll do those in the car, so that way I can't mess those up because it's the same pattern over and over again. And I don't want to be messing things up. So here is Patriotic Quaker. I'm going to try to figure, there we go. Patriotic Quaker. And I am doing this, I think it's on a 16 count, some kind of tea dyed, coffee dyed, something I did here at the house. Make sure I got it right. I think that's right.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there it is. That's where I'm at. And I have picked, I'm not using the called for floss. I'm using 3865. I'm using Classic Colorworks. Nighty Night is the blue. And Caroling Classic Colorworks is the red. So that's where I am. I should be done with this. I really should be because I started this April 1st of last year. Needless to say, it's been sitting in the car. Mm-hmm. And during the summertime, I can stitch when me and my husband, when he's driving, and I'm riding. Wintertime you can't because there's no light in the evenings or whatever when we go places. So that was one of those. But anyway, I took it out of the car because I don't want to be messing it up. Knowing my luck, I'll leave up something on. Okay, here is my in and out. Did you show that pattern earlier, in and out? I don't remember if you did.
I can't remember.
But this is the one she was showing earlier. If we didn't show it, in and out. We both bought the wooden board from Chantel when they had the collaboration together sometime last year. Mm-hmm. So, and we started this on my birthday. This was my birthday stitch. Yep, my birthday stitch. And it's on called for floss. And it's 32 count macchiato by Be Stitch Me. Mm-hmm. And I'm just taking a thread here and taking a thread there, just kind of messing with it, doing fill in. And I did do some on the way down as well on our to our cruise. But I don't think I worked on it during the cruise. I worked on another one that had some fill in. Mm-hmm. So that is that. We'll continue to put some thread in it and get it worked on. Here, I'll just give that in. Sure. Makes it easier. I forgot how we did this last time. You would think we would know. Just joking. We were on our way down to Florida, or maybe we were on our way back. I don't know what it was. And I said something about, we were talking about floss tubes or something. And I said, you know how other floss tubers do? And I was like, oh my gosh, we're floss tubers.
That's us.
Yeah. And then my husband's in the front and he's like, he looks over to her husband. He says, do you realize we're royalty now, right?
Yes.
Our women, our wives are famous.
Is it that way?
Yeah. Here's the top.
I gotcha. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this is ink circles, the round robin that I am working on with 12 other ladies. And I did a little bit more on mine, but I haven't finished it completely yet. I finished the, we really need that little pointing things. Let me get the pin out. I finished around my little areas here. I think I've got some more to do in here. It looks like I do. Yeah, maybe not. No, it's that corner piece. It looks different. But I'm working all in here, so hopefully I'll have it done in the next few days or something like that. I don't know. We'll work on it and get it sent off to the next person. So again, it's the round robin that I'm doing with Millennial Fabrics. There's 12 of us ladies that are working on it, and we get the round robin and we pick a color that we want to put on there, and we have a sheet that we tell them what we did, you know, what color it is, and the sheet that came with it, it tells us what fabric it is and whose material it is. One lady, she decided she didn't want to do it that way. She sent her own material and her own floss.
Oh.
And I thought it was still neat though. At first I was like, but then I was like, I like that because it's still everybody's stitching it. It's somebody else has stitched it. You haven't done it. And she also picked the floss that she picked was that DMC It's got the sparkle in it. It's kind of fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a newer one. And I had always wanted to try it. And I'm glad that she did because I got to try it.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, it was really neat.
Nice.
Okay. This is the one that I did all the fill-in on while we were on the cruise. Mr. Fetter's, is that right?
Fetter's. I
Fetter's
think so.
Confession. I think it has something to do with Jane Austen. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like it. I thought it was really cute. And I am going to, instead of put the year of 1812, I'm going to put 2005 because that was the year that me and my husband got married.
Cute.
Yep. So I had pulled it out to just fill in. I had set it up for the Jingle Ball, matter of fact, to do some fill in, and I never did. I don't know why, but I never did. And I'm sorry, it's wrinkled, and I got a thread hanging over here because it was in the truck. We were in the truck. So, and I'm using the called for floss. And it is on 36 count Sandcastle by Fox and Rabbit. And I had this kitted up at Keepsakes in Cincinnati when Kim and her husband went there last summer for a ball game. She was going, and I had FOMO really bad. Yeah, I wanted to go, but one day I'll get to Keepsakes.
Oh, yes.
So I got her to kit it up for me.
That's going to be a girls' trip, y'all.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guys don't want to go nowhere. We found that out.
So we can just go.
Yeah, yeah. We were like, we'll get on a plane.
That's right.
I don't care. So, all right, so I worked on filling that in. I already had the outline done pretty much. I did it on the house, and I had the roof, and what I worked on was the house. Oh, I worked on the pink in here. I filled it in. The roof, I filled it in, and I started on the red, and then I stopped because, like I said, we were on the cruise or we were in the truck, and I had to do stitching in white in the truck, and the light coming on all over it. It was just, I had to quit. So, all right, another one that I worked on was, yeah, I got this when we went to the retreat in October at Barefoot.
Oh,
this
yes.
is that Boulder Valley stitching. I got it from Millennial, and I loved it. I love the colors.
Pretty.
The colors are my favorite. So this is Sunflower Medley. I don't know why I picked it up to work on it, but I decided to pick it up and work on it. But I love it. I mean, I do love it. Don't get me wrong. It's by Jan Hicks Creates. I started this back in September as like a sampler September. I didn't work on it very, very long, but I love it because I love sunflowers. Like I said, it's called for, and it is 32 count Ariel by Picture This Plus, and I think it's 2 threads. Yeah, it's 2 threads over 2. Yep.
Colors look so good on that fabric.
Yeah, it does. I love it. I can't wait to get it finished.
Awesome.
Yep. So there's that one. Okay. And my last one, I worked on this one morning before work. I don't know. And it's still in the hoop, and I'm going to keep it in the hoop because it's just going to be that way. I have stitched this before. This is Turtle Silhouette by Artistry Cross Stitch. I stitched this one before, actually last summer. I had a girlfriend that at work, she retired and she loves sea turtles. So I had purchased this a couple years ago for myself, but I decided when she was going to retire that I was going to stitch it for her. So I did, and she fell in love with it, and I fell in love with it the whole time because it was so beautiful. If you go to my Instagram, you will actually see pictures of it. I did, on hers, I did not do the bubbles. I actually talked to her. One day, she was having a bad day one day, and I went and told her what I was doing. I don't know. She was, and I just felt like I needed to tell her. I think we both were having a bad week, and I think I needed to get something out. Anyway, so we talked about it, and the material that I used, if you go to the Instagram, you'll see I didn't do the bubbles around it because the material really set the turtle off.
Yes.
So I decided now I'm going to finally stitch it for myself. I don't know if I'm going to do the bubbles or not, but I'm just going to sit it like this. This is on Volcano Stitching Fabric Unknown. It's got some purple. You can see the purple coming through, I think. And I'm stitching it with DMC 32, I think. Yeah, DMC 32. It's a dark purple. Mine is, this is 28 count, and I'm doing it 1/1. So it's going to be quite smaller than the one that I did for her, because I think it ended up being like a 14 by 13 on the one for her. This one's going to be a little bit smaller, and I don't know if I'm going to do the bubbles or anything around it yet. I'll decide that when I get done, and I may do it this time.
That's going to be a nice size, I think.
Yeah,
I love the purple on that. That looks good.
And I had to put the little T at the top, so that way I would know where the top is.
Yes.
Because Lord have mercy.
I'm learning that.
Yep. And I told Kim this the other day. There was a Flosstuber the other day that was talking about, gosh, I wish I remember. They would have their needle already ready and floss. So when they get done at the end of the day, they go ahead and start a spot and get it ready. Instead of when you pull it out in the mornings, like sometimes in the mornings I only have like 30 minutes, but I want to stitch. So if I already have the floss out and threaded and ready to go, all I gotta do is pick it up, look at where I go and go. I don't have to figure out where's my floss. I gotta pull the floss out. I gotta try to thread the needle and all that stuff. So if you, at the end, when you finish your project for the evening or whatever, go ahead and put a little bit of thread on it, get it started and have it ready, so that way when you pick it up,
no thinking about it.
Yeah, there's no thinking.
Just go to it.
Yes.
Yep.
Because especially like my morning stitches, I only have probably 30 minutes if I get up on time. I'm not one that likes to get up.
Me either.
Yeah. So anyway, so I started doing that, but I only stitched on it one day, I think, or 2 days. That was about it. So, and that is all of my whips. So. And I didn't do a lot of stitching this month.
Yeah, me either.
Okay. So, I'll let you talk there, because I've been talking.
Okay. So, on Flosstubers, as far as Flosstubers that I've watched.
Because you said you were going to get better at that. You didn't have anybody last time.
I didn't have anybody. So, I actually watched Janet Jabber today. While I was getting ready.
Oh, okay.
Over here. So, yeah. So, well, I say I watched, but I actually just let her play. I would look over every now and again, but I was hearing what she was saying, and I also watched some of Pam and Steph's stuff from just Keep Stitching. Yeah, I really love the way that they interact. They're funny, I just love it.
Sometimes if you didn't know they were mom and daughter, you wouldn't know, because they really play it off so well.
They do. So, and like Sabra was saying, on the way back, right?
Yeah, on the way back, we finally figured out how to get it to work.
So I listened to some other people, some other Flosstubers too, but I can't remember everybody.
I know one of them was Criminally Creative.
It was.
I think Sarah's Stitchy Spot, we might have watched her.
I want to think so too.
Yeah.
So, and what I did is I actually just went ahead and hit subscribe or whatever, so that I'll start getting the notifications and they're on. Oh yeah, you need to watch that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Until I kind of get used to it. So
yeah, my phone constantly goes off because I'm like subscribed to.
So many. Yeah. But that's neat, because you always have something different to watch, and then you're not going to miss like your favorites, the ones that you so that's really cool.
Which is probably how people found us as well, by seeing us in the threads.
Exactly.
Like that,
so that's awesome.
I'm gonna shout out a couple of people that I've watched. Stitching Jim, she is in Oklahoma. Matter of fact, she was just on Wheel of Fortune not too long back. Did I tell you about that?
You did.
Okay, she was on Wheel of Fortune.
Well, that's cool.
So, that was really good. Even my husband sat there and watched it, and he was like, "Yes, go!" He was like, he was rooting on too. So yeah, and then Kindred Stitcher, she is out of Oregon, I think. I really like to watch her. She's got a very soft voice, but and her husband are building a house out in the woods somewhere out there.
Oh, wow.
So I caught on about somewhere in the middle of the halfway building, and now they're actually living in it, but it's not completed because of the state. They allow them to move in before it's completed.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway, yeah, it is. It's been interesting to watch her as well as them building the house as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Helen D, who doesn't watch her, I mean, she has such great tutorials. I need to get you on her because she has got some great tutorials, and she does a lot of good stitching too. And then there's a new one that I have found. Her name is Cross Stitch on the Heel. She is an older lady. I shouldn't say older because I'm older. Anyway, she might be in her 60s. Let me say that. Because I'm not far from 60, so I need to be nice about that stuff. I know. Anyway, she is, I want to say, in Tennessee, and she reminds me a lot of my grandmother, my other grandmother, not the one that taught me to stitch, my mom's mom. We called her Mammy. She reminds me a lot of her, just the look, her look. And she does a lot of cross stitching too, and I've enjoyed her, and she has a good country accent too. Yeah, she's in the backwoods. And then the Camping Stitcher, she is out of the New England area. I've done a piece by her last year. Last January I did my blessing sampler was hers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did a real small one that I was going to turn into an ornament. And where is it at? Still in the bed box, or under the bed box. Yeah. I probably got 30 of those things in there that I haven't done yet. So, yep, there's that. Okay, that's our Flosstubers. I'm sure there'll be more that we'll come up with, but
oh yes, definitely.
I could come up with a whole lot more, but y'all don't want to sit here all day listening to that. Okay, so our next thing is Stitchy Kindness. We really don't have anything.
Not this time.
But
well, yes, we do, because there's Stitchy Kindness this to me. One of these and this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is going to be Stitchy Kindness.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, okay. Well, we kind of do have some Stitchy Kindness. Kim just doesn't know about it.
Oh. No, I don't know about it. Oh, my.
Let's say somebody's going to be saying, yes, 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 right about now. This pink giraffe.
Oh, look at there. Oh my.
This is going to go with our April start, which we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
Oh, I love that.
So we both have bags.
Thank you, Pink Giraffe.
Well, actually, she made them, and I got them, so you...
Oh, thank you.
I'm giving you one. You just pick which one you want.
I think I'll take this one.
Okay.
Oh, thank
She
you.
picks the dark one. Amy. I told you I didn't care which one we got, so there we go. Yep. It's part of my haul.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
While we're here, I'll go ahead and show it to you, the other bag.
Oh, so pretty.
This one, when she showed this material, I went nuts.
I know, right?
And then I also liked that.
That's pretty.
So look how it came out so good.
It did.
It really
Beautiful.
did. Yeah. So again, it's the pink giraffe. She's out of Virginia. Our Amy.
And she is so kind to ask you well, how do you feel about the zipper or the inside color or matching it up? Even look at this precious little angel that she put on that.
Yep.
She pays attention to detail.
Yep. Yeah, she was really. So if you notice, she told me she was really worried at first. She said, "Do you notice this bag's going to be bigger?" Because she was trying to make sure she got
yes, the whole thing.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was but anyway, she was like, "It's going to be a little bit taller. Is that okay?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Oh yeah.
Who's going to be mad at that? A taller bag,
right?
So, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you got Stitchy
pretty.
Kindness.
Thank you.
It came today.
Oh wow.
Me and Amy have been back and forth all week long, and she's like, "It's not gonna get there. It's not gonna get there." Because I told her, I said, "Maybe I'll give it to her on the floss tube." She was like, so she was mad today. I was on my way home. I had gone to a new room now and got a massage and come back, and she texted me and it was like, "Yes, yes, yes, yes." And I was like, I replied, I said, "It must have got delivered." She said, "Yes." So, there we go. All right. So that was part of the haul. Well, I just jumped right on into the haul, but that's okay. So
no, that's good.
All right, let me put that over there. So now we're going to talk about haul. Do you want to talk about your haul?
Sure. My haul's not that large.
I can't say mine's not.
But
It's not as bad as last time.
I got some necessary things.
Yes,
Okay, so Sabra turned me on to these little sleeve protectors for patterns.
Yeah.
With no holes, type.
Yeah,
thing.
I always put my paper in them because that way you can put it in the paper in the bag.
Yeah.
And that way you're not tearing up the paper, because you're going to take it in and out, in and out, in and out.
Wonderful idea. So that was one thing that I purchased. Like I said, some of mine were
I'll get it.
necessaries.
Yeah.
Another was some silk thread from Stitchy.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And I've got some too, because that's going to go with part of our April plan, which we'll talk about in a few minutes.
Yes, so this one is called, that one is called, let me see what this is. I can't even see that. Clematis hand? Is that the name?
Not the word hand, because it's hand-dyed silk.
Oh, I got you.
That's every one of them's going to have the word hand on it.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's clematis.
It's a very pretty purple.
Deep purple. That was kind of the thing I was going for.
But you'll see why in a minute.
Yeah. This one.
It's not, the color is not coming out.
Yeah, that color is not showing too well.
I wonder if I need to pause and, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so we tried to get it, but well, I don't know if we got it right, but we'll see. There you go. I think you got to get closer to it. There's purple.
There you are. And that one's called Witchy.
Okay.
It's kind of got a little something extra to it, almost like a burgundy-ish something, maybe.
Okay.
Yep. And this one actually ended up being my favorite. It's called Dragonfly. And I think that's the one I'm going to use for this project that we're talking about. We're going to start.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I think that's the one I'm going to go with.
So here's all three of them beside each other, just so you can kind of see the difference.
See the difference in them.
Yeah. The difference in the purples.
There you are.
They're really pretty. And
this is my first time actually having silk.
I was going to ask.
So, yeah. So that's exciting to try something new.
Yep.
So that's that.
I'm going to buy me a hole punch so I can punch a hole in the top. I need just a little hand punch.
Oh, yes. That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just because I bought a little fabric.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think I actually had some of that color before, but I just bought some more. I think I used it.
This is a good one. Another sampler. Not another sampler. It's one of your
kind of go-tos.
Yeah, go-tos, yeah.
Yeah. So, those are the two that I bought. They're Stitch Me. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, maybe I should put
fail.
Yeah.
Let's get this back up here.
Okay.
All right. Clip, 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 clip. We're getting there.
Yep. There's one. Got one more for you.
But it's called Sea Glass.
I think it's 32 count on the sea glass.
Lagana.
And on the other side we got
not another sampler. 28 count Lagana.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep. I'm sorry, I almost hit you in the face.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, she's trying to build her stash.
I am.
I don't need to build my stash.
Yep, I'm working on building my
stash. I have my own little store. Yeah. Okay.
I also bought this little pattern.
I want to say you had that last time, didn't you?
Did I?
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
You might not have, and maybe I just was with you, but last time, or when you bought it, I don't know.
Can't remember. It's by Hands On
Design.
Hands On Design, and it's called Plaid All Year or Plaid.
Plaid All Year. Happy birthday,
Plaid All Year.
Plaid All. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
I might have shared that last time actually.
Yeah, because you were talking about birthdays.
Birthdays, I think so.
So you might have.
I think so.
I think that's really cute.
Yeah, that is cute. And I also purchased.
Did you just purchase this one too?
No.
You already had that one.
I already had that one.
Okay.
You just wrapped it. Okay. And I also purchased
some Hardwood Manor hoops.
Yay!
And I have some too. I wrapped them for us. I like mine wrapped, and she wanted to try it, so I've wrapped hers as well.
Mm-hmm.
But they had, they have been really hard to get a hold of. This is and I have the same ones. Matter of fact, we both ordered at the same time, so you'll see mine in a minute. I'll just show it really quick. I might as well not even show it to you because that's basically the same thing. But this is my favorite one, my favorite shape. And I had been wanting to get one of these here, but every time I tried, they were always out of stock, always. And then they recently had a restock, which was good because I was scared they were not gonna have them anymore. But this is my favorite one, favorite shape. So I had to have another one.
I'm excited to try that.
And then she had a big one, and I wrapped it for her too.
Yes.
So there's that.
And I think that was it.
That's all your haul?
Yeah, I think that's all my haul.
Yeah, now it's back to me.
It was small haul this time.
Small haul this time. I wish I could say that.
Well, you know, market stuff is coming also, so.
Yeah, I think I have one thing from market, and that's it. All right, so here's my hoops. I'll show them to you real quick. Same thing. Okay, so we got that. All right, I'm just trying to get all my stuff over here. Okay. I bought one of those platitudes that they had at market, so I can't wait for it comes in. And it's the coffee one by Heartstring Samplery. I love it. So I found this at Hobby Lobby, and I thought maybe I can get it to work in here. It was in the clearance section for $2.50. So, and it's a pink splattered. I love pink, so
Pretty.
That's part of the haul. Let's see. Oh, we'll come back to that in a minute. I want to show one quick thing if I can. Let me get it off of here. Okay, yeah, and then this goes with the hoops. This was some tape, twill tape that I used. So I got that. That's part of the haul. Like she said, the Stitch Me. Silk. Now I need to get all this other stuff out of the way. Okay. I bought for the project that we're talking about doing in April. I wanted to make sure I didn't say all this because I'm good for messing that up. I was thinking about doing red. I did buy some more of the Atlantis. This is what I'm doing the round robin in. I think I might run out, so I wanted to make sure I had enough. I bought different reds, and I will just lay them on here and tell you what they are in just a minute. Let's see. All right, let's come up a little bit closer.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they're showing up. That's good.
All right, this one is called Errors. Like the Capricorn, whatever.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
Aries.
Yeah, Aries, that.
Aries.
Yep. This is Chili Pepper. This is Red Barn. This is Clemson, excuse me, I thought I was going to say hand, but it's the hand-dyed. And this is Garnet. And I can't figure out which one I'm going to do it in. I think I'm going to do it in this Clemson is what I'm going to do. And when you see it, you'll understand. So I think that's where I'm going to go with it. But yeah, I couldn't figure out which red. And I'm sure I'll use these reds for something else.
Oh, yes.
If I don't use them for that. So we ordered that from Stitch Me together. So that's why she has hers. Didn't have hers in a bag. So, okay. Next thing. Hoop and frame. What do I have in this bag? I don't know what it was. Hoop and frame. Oh. I got more twill tape. I need to buy more hoops.
I know, right?
Right. Okay, that's what that means.
Time for more hoops.
Yeah, that's what it means. I was like, what? Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, how'd you haul?
Yeah.
Next month.
Matter of fact, I got something earlier that was like, do you need some more hoops? And I'm like, no. But yeah, I couldn't find the twill tape for a while, so I think I had ordered it from both places. And then, anyway.
I was thinking, I've seen that hoop thing, that paper,
yeah, the hoop front. Yep.
Sticker.
Yep. And then I ordered from Stitch Me a fabric of the month. It was a fabric of the month last year, and it was called Oat. And it was so pretty. It was such a beautiful color, neutral. And
It is.
I had just told him that I wanted some more, and I was getting ready to order some because, you know, to have her dye me some. And she pops up and has her, you know, like whatever her sale is for,
Ready to ship or something?
yeah, ready to ship. And she had oat in it. And I was like, yes. So I got 40 count, 36 count, and a 28 count. I got the 32 as the fabric of the month. And I'm actually working on something with it right now. But I wanted to get some in every count because it's such a pretty neutral. So,
It is. I think I ordered this also, and it hasn't came yet.
gotcha. This is the 40 count. This is the 36 count. And what Kim's got over there is a 28 on
This
her
one.
side. Yep. So, and when she sent it, she sent me some more silk.
Oh, nice.
It's a sample pack of silk.
Well, that's nice.
It was very nice.
And it matches this
It does.
so well.
It does. So,
Beautiful.
thank you, Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, got silk? Yes, I got silk now. So, but yeah, I really like her silk. I'm thought about going back and getting in the fabric of the month. Not the fabric of the month, the silk of the month or something like that. Do it that way. So,
Gotcha.
I'm not going to put it back in the bag. So. It's going to go up when we're done. Okay, and I told y'all I had ordered the Mirabilias from another place. Well, they came in the next day. So I have another set of Mirabilias.
Nice.
Yep. And the beads. So I will, if I told Kim if she wanted to buy one off of me or buy both of them, she was happy to do so. If not, I will end up probably selling them on a destash, but I'm not going to do like some of these other people are doing and selling it for ridiculous amounts. I just want my money back, that's all. I'm not in there to make money. So, I did have those, but yeah, matter of fact, I guess I'll let you look at them. You can look at them afterwards. Okay. And then I did get one of my market orders in already from Barefoot Needle Art.
Ooh, nice.
Yep. And who was that from, matter of fact?
This one?
Does it say the company? Shoot, it doesn't. I wanted to give her a shout out.
Here's a sticker. Thank you.
Small business.
Hmm.
Hometown Fibers out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's where these here came from. Make sure I give them a shout out. Sorry.
All right. You're good.
Okay. So this is from Barefoot Needle Art. They're in Myrtle Beach. And I got their Liberty fabric. We'll go ahead and just show you that.
Pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous. And I got 40 count. And I love a blue. So,
That's it.
yep. It kind of looks purple there, doesn't it?
It does kind of look purple.
Let's see.
And it's really blue.
Yeah, it's real blue. I don't know. It's a sunny day here, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, sorry about that. You didn't want to hear me blow my nose and all that stuff. So, there's the Liberty fabric. There, that might be a little bit better there, just like that.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yep, there you go. And I got 40 count. And then they had the Classic Colorworks, the 2026 Classic Colorworks, the new ones for the market. And they are, oh great. Yeah, I'm going to show you the names because, you know, I can do Gold Rush and Lakeside, but don't ask me about those other than the pine. Anyway, but that's them. Got the Pirate and Robin.
Pretty.
They're Classic Colorworks. Not Classic Colorworks. They're floss for market as well. Let me see if I can take it out of there without making a lot of noise.
Nice
So,
colors.
yeah, you've got, that's like a,
I was going to say, do you want?
yeah, there we go. Oops. Yep, we're good. You've got, I can say these names. Blue Jay, let's come up closer.
Closer.
There we go. Blue jay. Yeah, that's better. Because it's got some blacks. That's really pretty. Come on, light. There you go. There you go. It's a blue jay. And we got petal, which is a very light pink. Yeah, I don't know this name, so I'm just going to put it up here so you can... Maybe. Come on. Can you see it? Something with a U.
Yeah, kind of.
Anyway. It's a purpley brown. Or purpley black.
It does have some swirls to it. That's pretty.
Bloom. And then we've got almond. Pause. Sorry about that. Told you there would be a little bit of stops here and there. But again, this was almond. There we go. There we go. And I wanted to show this one again, this tag, because we finally, I turned down the light a little bit so you could see the light, or see the color, or the name of it. Because I'm not good at pronouncing stuff, so I'm not even going to try. Okay, so I got that. That's the Pirate and Robin. And I have used, I think I've used some of their one time, and I liked it. So I was like, oh, I'll try it again. All right, I showed you the Classic Colorworks. And then I got the Weeks Dye Works. They're released from Market.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so here's theirs. And let me see if I could just do it like this. Butterfly Kisses. It's like a peachy, not real peachy, but a peachy, peachy yellow, I guess, maybe, or peachy brown.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's really pretty. And then we've got Battle Axe, which is a pretty gray.
Gray.
And then we've got a beautiful purple here, and this is called Catmint.
It's nice.
Yep, I don't know what just popped up on the screen just a second ago. I looked up and I saw something pop up. And this is Let Freedom Ring. And I cannot wait to use that one. That's pretty. And turmeric. That is a pretty...
That's fitting for that name.
It is, very well. Yep. So that. Alright, and I got that. And then... I'm going to sit this down here now. I think we're done with that. I got some lotion. Is this the Stacey Nash lotion, I think, maybe? Yes, Stacey Nash Designs. It's a fresh strawberry. Oh, there we go. Fresh strawberry. That's Stacey Nash. I think maybe her daughter does those. I don't know.
Is it the waxy?
Yeah.
Part?
Or not. No, it's a lotion.
Oh. Oh, wow. That smells good.
But yeah, it's the lotion you put on your hands when you're stitching.
Okay.
I wanted to try them.
Hey.
And then I ordered from them, this is Barefoot again, Barefoot Needle Art. One of their market releases. It is called Star Spangled Trio. Land of the Free, the Flag, and then the America 1776. So I ordered that. Okay. And then they sent me one of the market freebies that was, I guess, it was one of theirs. I think it was one of their market freebies.
Oh.
As a thank you, I think. I don't remember ordering it, so I'm thinking they gave it to me. I don't think it was on my invoice, but
Well,
that's
was
cute.
nice.
Yes, that is. Very, very nice. Okay. And then I have one more thing. Leave it all this over here. Okay. One more. Yeah, there we go. This is for the ladybug.
Yes.
This is what I was thinking. This is from, is this the card? It is Bango LCC on Etsy. Oh, I see what it is. I'm getting notifications. I didn't know what it was. We have ordered from them a couple of times. We actually ordered, they also make a board that is very similar to the Primrose Cottage 4th of July rules. They do their own version of it. Excuse me. Sorry about that again. I really appreciate you bearing with us. But I ordered it from Bango. Like I said, we bought the boards for Autumn Rules and the 4th of July rules from this company. Because we weren't able to get the one that the Primrose Dad does. And to me, they are a little bit expensive. And I'm not saying anything about that. They are well made, I am sure. But, and they're hard to get. They're really hard to get because as soon as he puts them on there, they're gone. So, since we can't never get a hold of them, and we ended up buying from that company. But anyway, I like that what they've done. But I bought this, I guess it's like a sunflower. Amy was actually looking for something. Remember, it wasn't that was it the ladybug she did, or was it the bee that she just did?
She did the bee.
The bee, yeah.
She did the
and
bee.
she went in Hobby Lobby trying to find something to put on it. And I knew I was doing the ladybug, so we were both on the hunt for something. And I found, I was going to use that one for the, how he loves us. I was going to use that for the ladybug. And that's when I saw it, and I was like, I don't know. I think I might like that for how he loves us. So then I ended up finding this, and I sent it to Amy, and I think she ended up getting it too. But they also had the rounds. So I went ahead and picked those up. Yep, it was like a pack of 4. So, yeah. I was hoping this was thicker. I didn't read it, so I was just looking at the picture, and I was thinking it was thicker, but that's okay. Because Chantel sells those, Chantel 141 sells those little leaners, things that you can just hook to it. So, yep, I have some of those. I don't have to buy them.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, I just bought some.
I remember those.
Sabra has them now too. So that was all of my haul. When market comes, it's going to be a big one. I will say that. I won't say any more than that. There we go. Alright, so that's our haul. Alright. And there was a whole week there we didn't even stitch, or we didn't even buy anything. I don't think we bought anything when we were on the boat when it comes to stitching.
I don't think so.
No.
We bought the one thing on the islands. You know, the pins.
Oh yes. We buy the little
lapel.
Yeah, the lapel pins. Thank you.
Yep.
And I'll make needle minders out of them. And I actually have hers, and I have mine. We bought one that's got Bahamas on it. I don't think we found anyone in the Dominican Republic when we were there. But I'm gonna make needle minders out of those. So yeah, I forgot about that. Cool. I forgot about that. Yeah. So I'll do that. Hopefully, I'll get to that sometime in the next couple of days. Hoping I get to feel better. Okay. So last time we meant to show you our planners. So anyway, this is just an art planner that I have, and I just was going to show just just a little bit. Some people talk about them and all that stuff, but it just helps me. I never started doing it until 2024, but this is my planner. I just put what I stitched on it. I don't keep up with how many I stitch. I do have a spot over here on the side that's got the starts, FFOs, kind of keeps me in track of where everything's at. And then my mark. And like I said, for this whole week I've not done any stitching, so it's been no stitch, no stitch, no stitch. I'm hoping, I also wrote on today's, last night I wrote on today's, the 20th, it said no stitch. And I'm like, no, I'm going to stitch on the 20th. I haven't stitched all week. I need to stitch. So that's my planner.
And mine is just like a happy planner type thing. I'm probably going to transition to something different because you see how thick this thing is, and it's just not as, it just isn't working for me quite the way I think that it should, or that I want it to. I've also not been real great about keeping up like I should, but I also do the same thing over here. I have my columns and do my starts, my whips, FOs and FFOs. And then each day I just try to write in what I stitched on or whatever, just to kind of keep up with it, or did I start something today or whatever. But I think if I had something that was just a little different, It just feels bulky. Then I think I would do better with making a daily, just visiting it daily. So that's kind of down here. I've written like my plans and things like that.
Oh yeah, that's always good. Yeah, I normally keep like a sheet in the middle there between the month, and I'll have like a little small sheet, kind of about the same size as one of these here, and just kind of like jot down notes, like little plans of things I might to do or want to do or something. Things I don't need to forget.
Right.
Because I'd forget. Getting old here. Okay, so we wanted to show that. And then we were going to talk about plans, but we're actually going to rename our plans section to our plan of attack, like we had talked about last time. We couldn't ever remember the word, and I finally put it on the screen. So our plan of attack for upcoming is, I'll let Kim tell you hers, which we kind of talked about it a while ago.
Right. So mine is going to be, probably first and foremost is going to be to complete my draft Biscornu and put it together, actually get it completely FFO.
Yep, and that's mine as well as doing the panda bear one, so that'll be part of mine. And then, I know I'm not going to get this in quick enough. Let me see if I can do it real quick. I was going to try to show you our August. Not August. See, I've already told you I was going to do that a while ago.
April?
Yeah, April.
Yep.
What we were going to talk about, what we were going to stitch in the month of April. Why is this? I'm going to hit pause for a minute so I can find it. Okay, we found it. Sorry.
Oh. Yep.
Oop. Yeah, I just cut your screen off. Put your thumb on there, girl.
My doggy.
Okay. All right, now bend it down just a little bit. There you go.
There we go.
So we're going to do this. It's called He Is Risen by Quaint Rose Needle Arts. We're going to start this in April to commemorate Easter. He is risen, and I can't read the verse. Can you read it? What it says on there?
He is not
here.
Here, he is risen, and it's Matthew 28:6. And that was what we had when we placed the order for the silks.
So I'm going to do mine in red, and she's going to do hers in purple. Yeah. So I think that'll be really neat.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that'll be pretty.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So we're going to do that. That is one of our plan of attack for April. And we also were talking about doing a couple other things for like May and June and July, different starts, and we thought we'd mention that to you as well. But, well, I'll go ahead and mention it since I just said something about it.
Okay.
In May, we're going to do This Is Liberty. We've been wanting to do that, so we're going to start that in May.
That's by Plum Street Samplers. And that's what it looks like.
Right. And she's going to do hers, I think, on a 36 count, and I'm going to do mine on a 40 count. Still the called for floss, but she's doing hers on one more reproduction. And I'm going to do mine on cream and sugar, which is just a little bit lighter.
Yep.
So, and we're going to use the DMC called for. I think I just said
yes.
that. Okay. So we're going to start that one in May. That's May. But in April, we're going to do the He Is Risen. We don't know the material yet. We haven't done a floss toss yet. We just got the floss this week, I think it was. Yeah.
Yes.
And of course, I've been sick, so I haven't done any of that. And then and if anybody wants to join us for either one of them, have at it.
If you want to stitch along, we'd love that.
Oh,
that would be great.
And then in June, we're going to do for like Flag Day kind of thing. June, we're going to start this by Shakespeare's Peddler. This land was made for me and you. We're going to do that. It's really cute. Yeah.
Cute.
And then in July, we come up with this week.
Yeah.
We're gonna do like Christmas in July, or we're gonna do Nativity Tiny Town. We both have that already. I think she's got hers kitted up. I don't think I have mine kitted yet, and I might have. I don't know. But we're gonna start that in July, and then we'll stop at August because August we're going to a retreat.
Yes.
So we don't know what we're going to do yet. In August, I think we're going to get probably a pattern there, but we don't know.
Probably so.
Right. And we're going to go. I'll let you tell them where we're going.
Yeah, so we're going to the Stitch Ridge Retreat. It's in Roanoke, Virginia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thought so. Okay, we are signed up for weekend number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have at least one friend.
I know Amy's going.
Yeah, and I think Amy's going, and
there might be another person that I can't think of right
just
now.
not sure. And of course, we gotta make sure we fit in our small somewhere in there too.
Yeah, that was one of the things.
Retreat.
We're going to start stitching a small. I'm glad you mentioned that because I said after we got back from the cruise, we need to sit down and talk about it.
Yes, absolutely.
So we can participate in that. So yeah, that's our plans out to at least August. We won't go any further than that right now because we don't know.
Yeah.
And it's liable to change. The other thing you have here is you want to finish this seaside.
Yes. So
flamingos. It is so cute.
So
God,
this
so
is
cute.
the actual, just the little stitch that I did, and I actually did this for a gentleman in my church that he loves flamingos. So I was like, oh, you know, I'll do that. Found this little pattern, and I was like, well, I'll do that for him. But when it came to, I thought I would frame it and everything. When it came to a matte color, I couldn't find any matte that just kind of matched up just right. So I have
You've already got a frame and everything for it, right?
I do. I do. So I came up with the idea of using fabric and putting fabric around this mat. This just standard white mat. But I just was not able to cut it and get it just right. So Sabra's gonna take a.
I'm gonna take a stab at it.
Yeah, she's gonna try and see. I have some more.
I think it's a beautiful idea. I love the idea of the fabric.
Yeah, it's just this. Until the color. But anyway, it's just this. It's just a fat quarter panel
From Walmart.
Yep, just Walmart.
It's
and
the
happened
perfect color for this.
Yeah, it just happened to match so beautifully.
It does. It does.
So
yeah.
I'm giving her more work.
That's okay. I think it is so cute. You did so good at it. And look at you, even your long stitches and everything.
Oh,
you
thank
did
you.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you had never backstitched or anything like that, really. Yeah,
no.
you did good. Your stitches really look good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yep. I like that. I love that. I love that color. And even if you did it, like, if you didn't put it in there like that, you could always do it like this.
Could always do it that way.
On the outside.
Ooh, I never even thought of that.
But if you've got a frame, you don't want to put a glass over top of it.
Yes.
If you do it this way, you don't want to put the glass
over it.
Which is fine too. You know.
Yep. Could always go on something else.
I mean, you can still put it in the frame. Put this in the frame. The
And
frame
just
on
don't
it, and
glass
just,
it.
and just don't put no glass on it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, if worse comes to worse.
Yeah.
And then you could put like rickrack or something
rack around.
if you wanted to.
Maybe something kind of that shape or something.
If you wanted to. I mean, that is an idea too.
Okay.
If I can't get the corners to fix like you want to, that is, I guess that's a backup plan.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. And then you were talking about that.
Oh, yes. And I'm bad because I don't know where I said it. Oh, here it is. And yes. And so this is also part of my plan of attack. I plan on working on one of these or stitching this pretty soon because I have a family member that has a birthday in May. And I won't use these colors, and I definitely won't use a black material. I'm going to change it up completely, but I would like to at least stitch it and have it ready for her birthday in May, which is around Mother's Day. So that's another one of my plans.
Yep. You have to get started on that one.
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay. So that was, okay. Yep. All right. And that Seaside Flamingo was by Stitching by Ethel. Just in case we didn't mention that.
Yes.
So, okay. My plans is whip go, and of course we won't know the April numbers until the 25th. But my whip go this month was a heartstring samplery stitch, and I did do that. That was the God Be the Glory, the Sunday stitch. I was going to start it anyway, so might as well. It worked.
Right.
Yep. And then the other one was a no buy. Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, mark that off. Didn't work. Fail. So and then assemble the Panda Biscornu with Kim. He is risen. Start that with the quaint rose needle arts, and then I want to FFO the Teresa Kogut, How He Loves Us. So I think that is it.
Good plan.
Yeah. So we noticed that last time we didn't ask any questions or anything like that for you to ask us. So we didn't get a lot of comments, which was fine. That was perfectly okay. I mean, we're not here to get comments, but we do want to interact with you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we
Get
really
to know you.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're in the middle of trying to get Kim where she can get access to everything, and we've got new phones and stuff, so we're trying to get things situated. But every time we'd get a comment, I'd call her or I'd text her, I'd screenshot and I'd send it to her, and and I'd always reply back to whoever answered, thank you, or thank you for thinking of that. That was really nice. Different whatever you may have said, because everything was pleasant. I mean, it was like everybody just, like I said, just reached out and gave us a big old hug, and we loved it. So like I said, we didn't ask questions last time, so this time we want to ask you a question. We want to know, what is your favorite from the market? What was your favorite pattern? Just one. You don't have to tell us them all. If you want to tell us all, do that.
Yes.
But
by all means.
One is enough. So Kim's going to tell you which one her favorite was.
So my favorite is Sugar, which is a Stacy Nash. All her little animals.
Is that the skunk?
Yes.
Is that okay?
I think that is
right,
the skunk.
That
yes.
is cute.
Yeah. Who likes a skunk, right?
No, I know.
But,
I have one somewhere around here. I smell them every now and again.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine was definitely the Stacy Nash. And I'm kind of collecting. I've got where I'm collecting all of those now.
Have you started one yet?
Well, I did the giraffe last month.
Oh yes, that's right. Goose. That's right.
Yep,
that's
goose.
Right. That's right.
Yeah,
that's
I did.
Right.
I have to. Oh no, that should have been a plan also, because I have to assemble goose.
Oh yeah, we'll have to do that too. Yeah, I've started Lily, but that's as far as I've gone. I've started. I haven't finished her or anything. I hadn't even touched her in a while. I need to get back to her. So,
oh, she's a cutie too.
Yeah, I'm changing my colors up on mine. I'm going with some pink. So,
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, my favorite that I can remember right off the top of my head was one of the platitudes, and that was the coffee one by Heartstring Samplery. I love it. It was like, excuse me or pardon me for anything I may have said before coffee. And then there was one that was like, it was like a coffee pot and it said pothead. I have a perfect person for that. And then there's another one that it says, I don't even remember. Or you can do it, and then it's got like a little dash and it says coffee. Yes. So I thought those were really cute. So that's some of my favorites. I'm sure there was more. I know there was more, but right off the top of my head, you'll see them all next month. I think that was fine. I think I'm good now. Okay. All right. So I think that's it.
Yep.
There's Flosstube number 2.
Hey.
Yay. All right. Like we said last time, if you are our cup of tea or we are your cup of tea, is that how we said it?
Yes.
Okay.
If we are your cup of tea.
Like and subscribe. Come back and see us. Comment. Say hey. Tell us where you're from. All the good things. All the things. That's all I can think of right now.
Absolutely.
So,
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, I know. We didn't want it to be an hour and a half, and I really didn't think it was going to be an hour and a half. But anyway, thank you again for everything. Thank you for coming and seeing us and our stitching and all that. And there again, God bless you and your stitching.
Yes, God bless you. We look forward to number 3.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.